everyone, and welcome back. Today we're going to be playing some mono white Caretaker's talent control. I just want to be kind of playing whatever at this point, whatever I kind of feel like playing at the time. We are sitting in the Duskmorn waiting room, as you would, as other people obviously got to play it a couple of days early, or a week early, I guess, and they'll be uploading all the new videos. I know my content around this time, like I have the analytics, my content is going to be incredibly worse, at least not performance wise, but like, well, performance wise, yes, my videos are going to do significantly worse. That's just how it works. It is what it is. So with that said, I'm just kind of going to play whatever. I'm not really going to waste a lot of time trying to figure out what's best, especially when the format's going to change up quite a bit when the new set drops. But yeah, with this, we're playing Caretaker Talent Control. If you played Standard at all and don't know what this card is, I have no idea where you've been. But Caretaker's Talent is whenever a token enters the battlefield under our control, we draw a card. It only happens once. We have a lot of things that make tokens, pretty much every card, it almost feels like. When this class becomes level 2, create a token that's a copy of target token you control. And that a lot of times is now like another little rabbit, or it can be a map token if need be, because we get hit with the get lost, or it can be a bat token, or it can be a fish or treasure, or 1/1 soldiers. It could be anything. 2/2 knight. But with that said, we can finally do the final mode where creature tokens we control get +2/+2, and it acts as a closer on top of kind of the Evangelist to make tokens, and then the Beza to make stuff, or the Archangel to win that as well. A lot of times you'll see this type of mono white list, at least in best of 3, be a Boros list where it plays Urbrash Forge, but the Boros list that's mono white that just recently won like a challenge was playing Boros, but realistically they were just playing red for the surveillance, and what they were doing with that is playing Midrange recruiter in the sideboard. So that's something you can look forward to if you want to play best of 3. That list end up going 8-1, won the challenge, and that's what a lot of this is modeled after. So with that said, we're gonna go ahead and hop into the games. Not a whole lot more of explanation needed, I believe, and we'll see how it goes. If y'all enjoy my content, please consider subscribing. Truly helps out the channel a ton. And let's just head out there and see if we can control this meta right now. We go first, lay down arms with 1 plains. Not really where I want to be, but it's like weirdly good enough if it's red. I'm gonna keep. We play plains. We say go. Hey, it's red. Cool. Will these lay down arms be good enough? Who knows? Like on that, they go to 23. The main issue being that we do have to close the game out eventually. Nice. They play nothing. I'll play another creature. Obviously, we have a couple laydown arms ready to go. But this comes up. Maybe they have a lightning strike or something. Maybe. All right. They are one. Oh, okay. Sorry, man. Sorry you had turn 3 lethal and I didn't let you do it. All right. If my opponent plays the creature, it dies. But I typically know what this means. This means they're blue-white control. Ooh. Maybe not. Plains, plains. Swamp, swamp. You're in, then you're out. You're up, then you're down. Please, Katy Perry, don't sue me. I can't take it. I won't make it. So they have cut down or some form of removal, and we'll just get to play this Archangel, I guess. Honestly, the discard 2 probably would have been a better option. I think I would have went with discard 2 here. You see Carrot Cake, but well, I guess if you think I have a Caretaker's Talent, you really want to make sure that that's what I get rid of. Making me get rid of Sunfall is interesting. Now, to be fair, I knew what my top card was. Very good, especially now. Like the discard 2 is really good, but Hostile Investigator, sure. We just get rid of a get lost. We can lay down arms this for significantly better value. Plus here, lay down arms here, play here, attack. Very quickly, we are turning up the heat, unless they have a board wipe, which would be interesting. I clicked like their graveyard and whatever, and like the weirdest time. Oh, they know what my last card is. This is interesting. Nothing really to bring back there. That's fine. Well, in case they do play some kind of board wipe. Get out of here. Get out of here. High plus. I go combat. Okay. Sure. Wow. Wow. My, how the turns have felt tabled. Yes. About any hand with a couple of planes and a laydown arms, I'm pretty, like, fond of keeping. Just because, you know, laydown arms is so good right now against mono red. Oh, we're against Boros. Okay. I have an answer to Urbrass Forge? Actually, I have no idea. He lost is here to answer the talent. I have an answer to Urbrass Forge? Did I just forget about Urbrass Forge? I think I did. I think I just forgot that that can be a card they're allowed to play legally. That's insane. That's an oopsie poopsie on my side. No, we'll pass. I don't think I have an answer. Or a very convenient one. This is... Camens or planeswalkers, yeah. Okay. Pop this. Did leave on top, which is interesting. Wonder what they left. Alright, yeah, that seems pretty good to me. They could have a get lost, which is always interesting. So let's see what they do. I know my little soldiers are getting in. All right. Interestingly enough, they block. Oh, this is a weird time to do that, I think. Because, like, can't block the other one. They leave on top again. Alright. Play the Caretaker's talent. Copy this guy. Get a draw in. Now we're schmoving. Imagine just starting above your starting life total. Maybe it's lands that they keep keeping on top, even if they're tapped. Here's the get lost we knew about. Okay. At least I got some value out of my cards, you know? That's the thing, is like, if I would have got no value off Caretaker's talent, it would have felt devastating. But they end up stacking the Carrot Cake in middle of combat after they already declared blockers, which allowed me to play it. Because they would have sacked Carrot Cake and then made another 1/1 and then double blocked. It would have made sense because then I wouldn't have a token to copy, right? But instead, they did it like the opposite way. Yeah. Okay. Alright, I'll take that. It's kind of a win condition, at least for me anyway. Double attack. They can trade off my 1/1 if they'd like. At that point, nah, I allow it to happen because if the same thing happens where they have a Caretaker's talent, they can't play it and copy the 1/1. Oh, really prioritizing their life here. Interesting. Can't say I get it, but can't really say I disagree either. So here's an interesting thing. We have more lands than them anyway. And we have more cards in hand than them anyway. So I might as well not give them 2 1/1s while I'm at it. Alright. Very cool. Very cool. Play here. Pop a laydown arms. Don't really want to use our get lost if we don't have to. Now they could have a Sunfall, which would definitely suck. There's land. Do you have it? Wouldn't be like the worst thing in the world, but it wouldn't be that great because we can always flicker it. Interesting. They're mainboarding that. Okay. My inspiration saw that and kind of went, no, honestly, I'm not really going to play into that as much. I'm just gonna kind of revolve my hand around just playing mono white. I can go lower on cards than them now with the Beza, but I just don't think it's worth. I think honestly, really getting ready with exile that, gain him some extra life, play this down, just really get ready to pump out the damage. I'll let them trade the 1 off, I suppose. I still don't want to waste my get loss, and if they don't block the 2/1, I feel like they're insane. But maybe that wasn't even worth it, you know? Maybe I'm not supposed to do that, but I feel fine-ish about it. And again, a Sunfall could come. There it is. Okay. We can sack that, draw card. We'll give them a 4/4, I guess, sort of. Kind of, sort of, maybe. What if it, yeah. Who, if, what, when, where, or how, why. Nobody really knows. We'll play Virtue. We'll get all this in. The Get Lost can obviously answer Virtue. Maybe they have another Sunfall. Maybe they have the way to exile this or kill it. There's a lot of things could happen. One more turns out of Helix range. Maybe they'll play 2 creatures here, and then Beza can make creatures, and then Virtue gets really, really strong. This is going to be the epitome of who wastes all their Sunfalls first, potentially. Or if we can get the lethal across before the final Sunfall gets cast. Kind of the way this game's going to pan out. Or they'll play an Urbrass Forge. I can't answer it, and I lose. I'm not entirely sure I can. There's an Archangel, okay. This looks like it's making a creature, that's for sure. Sure. 1/1. Huh. Alright, another Get Lost. That's good news for us. Here. Might just be worth playing Beza. But I really want to bait them into putting more creatures out. An interesting way. It doesn't work regardless if I attack, I don't think. Yeah, so honestly, I just go for the Fishman route. Then I don't even have enough to do that, but I guess I can do Get Lost and whatnot. So I just make a fish. It's Fishman route. Then we pass, and then we put counters on our dudes. We just slowly get bigger and bigger, and then Hovebar Fountainport can actually win us this matchup. I miss Farewell, by the way. I was Farewell's biggest hater for a while. I miss it now. Sure. Our creatures are larger now. The Caretaker's talent would probably make this a lot easier. Oh, now I get it. What are we making the token of? Probably the 1/1 in play, I would imagine. Only 1 Caretaker's talent is gone from me. Alright, so this can only be activated at sorcery speed, so I can always get rid of it now while we're in combat if they go past it, but kind of whatever. They've done it right at the beginning as well, I guess. The thing for me is if I find Caretaker's talent, it's going to draw me a card immediately, but also pump my board. Unless they have another Get Lost, but they've already used 2. Yeah. And this is sitting in this like weird zone that they're waiting to get a bunch of creatures and then playing it, I would imagine. But we're stuck in combat limbo for some reason. Hello? Oh. Okay. All I'm saying is if I was playing Apex Legends and I saw a name like that, I know they're a cheater. Not saying that here. I'm just saying. Alright, we got blue-white control. Interesting matchup in general. A lot of this matchup comes down to card advantage, which cards like Carrot Cake definitely do a good job at. Unless it's a combo deck. They might be dead. They can't really stop too well. Which means I probably need to start playing planes out so my laydown arms can be good. Well, looks like I'm going to get a plane. Ooh, keep on top and no demo field. Kind of implies that they might have a counter spell in hand, which we're going to have to force them to use. Attack. Have a little 1/1. We got the Brazen Borrower strat coming in right now. Do I want talent down or do I want this down? I think I want this down. I want this down. If they have negate, I want to kind of play around that. Negate still legal? we're about, we have Dustmore. Like, it's out in paper. Like, you're allowed to play in paper today. And I can't tell you if negate is legal or not. Isn't that kind of wild? See, they're increasing my laydown arms value. Very cool. One of these. I also have another Fountainport, so we feel pretty good. Temporary lockdown, maybe? No, okay. Okay. Maybe Sunfall next turn, of course. That's obviously possible. We attack, we battle cry. We cry for the sake of battle. I understand that Caretaker's talent can get value on one of these turns, but if they go for Sunfall or something next turn, then, you know, I can answer it. Sure. I got my battle cry in. That's fine. I hit for 4. I make no bet. And honestly, with that said, do I jam it? Nah, I have a way to make 2 more creatures on this end step. I just don't think I worry about it. Especially if they, like, feel obligated. Oh, they go for Jace. Ew, gross. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Honestly, hardest creature for me to answer. They plus here? You're insane. What an insane move. I know I'm doing this on their first main and they could definitely play another land, but they're not real. They can't hurt us, dude. I don't even have to hit it. I don't even have to touch this thing. I can just get lost it now. Oop. It's gone. Attack. They missed the land, by the way, which is another crazy thing not to have minus on. I'm pretty sure they missed the land. So the sack demo field earlier on the Fountainport, and then not to try to take a draw with Jace seems wild. Never mind, they have land. I'm a liar. Who am I if not just a liar? Are we demo fielding the Fountainport again? We are. Okay. I'm fine with that. I understand. I get it. I understand it can be annoying to play against. Sure, your life total. What a draw. Do you think they have get lost or not? Fun. They have get lost or not. I feel like they would have got rid of the Alright. This one. I feel like they would have got rid of my Caretaker's talent a while ago. I don't think... Like, I don't know if I ever let them draw a card. Because you're still taking, like, 4 here, my guy. Sure. Well, you're taking 6 here. It's, like, such a scary spot to be. Maybe I should have put Virtue on the stack. Alright. I don't know. Well, I guess if they blow it up there, then it allows me to play Virtue. I don't... It's been a long day, dude. I'm not playing for him. I can't be bothered. Okay, so here we are with a little undefeated streak. Not that say the games weren't interesting, with that said, but outside of that, I mean, it went pretty well. I liked the way it moved, the way it schmoved. Only issue, I forgot to put an answer in for Urbrax Forge. I wanted to play this because I like it over, like with the Beza, kind of flickering the Beza. It feels pretty good. And I really wanted to try it out. I played it initially very early on, but it turns out 2 white a lot of time can be pretty hard to pull off as soon as you go into 2 colors. Hopefully Dustmore can kind of solve that problem a little bit, especially when we're playing other colors. But with that said, I mean, playing Lay Down Arms, playing Get Lost, just being full stacked on that and not really caring because you are leading right into a 4 of Sunfall feels really, really nice. But I don't have a whole lot of time. I'm not going to have a whole lot of time this weekend regardless. I can't say that there will be a video out on Sunday. Most likely there will not be. Even though I'll actually be playing Magic in Paper Sunday, which is cool. I'm playing Modern. I'm playing Through the Breach like a monster I am. If you don't know what that is, it's a very cool deck. I enjoy it. I'm just putting in Emrakul's and swinging Annihilator. Something that'd be super fun. But with that said, I don't have, again, a whole lot of time. I'm going to get this up. I'm going to get it edited and uploaded. And with that as well, it's like weird to kind of make super long videos when people are watching the new set because content creators got the new set early. I'm just some random dude on the internet, which is fine at this point, but it's what it is. I get it. I understand. For those who watch my channel normally and maybe aren't watching it necessarily right now because you're watching new content, I don't blame you. Definitely understand why. But with that said, I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.